What's up, guys, and welcome back to the TG Faction Round Robin, or the TG Faction War. But today it is round 24 of 40. We're gonna get started with Historical versus Dynasty. If things seem a little bit slow today, it's because I'm trying to merge together round 23 in the background. And that's kind of taking a while. So, yeah, Monkey King has kind of ruined all, like, most things in the back. I don't really think... Oh, well, no, actually there is one Riot Police left. And a Queen that actually killed him. Oh, that was a good snipe from the Hwacha. I want to say if the Hwacha didn't just bug out there, they would have won. Game 2. Game 2. This one went so much worse. Yeah, okay, Historical Faction gets a dub. Spooky versus Holidays, begin. That was a horrible pumpkin, but should be fine. The Reaper should pretty much be able to solo most of this. If he ever decides he wants to attack. Oh yeah, Pharaoh Neil. That's right, that's what that is. Oh, that's an issue. Oh, Pharaoh Neil just ruined that. Game 2. If the Pumpkin Catapult can actually stay alive, it should be able to just kill most things. Okay, well, it's not going to stay alive. But the Reaper is going to get to... No, not move up. Never mind. Holidays get the dub. Pirates versus Wild West begin. I would assume that there's kind of a rivalry here between these two factions. You know, probably like some crimes happening and stuff. I mean, it is going to be, well, Deadeye still back there being an issue. Lasso versus Harpooner is actually a really interesting battle that I might do as our 1v1. Because, well, oh. Okay. Moving on. As I was saying last time, in the last round, also, by the way, is going to be Viking versus Renaissance. But as I was saying, yeah, Harpooner versus Lasso would actually be a very interesting 1v1, as they both have a very similar fighting style. Of liking to grab and start wrangling opponents in. So that would probably be our 1v1. Anyway, for now, it's just a bunch of melee units versus the Da Vinci tank. Can it survive them all? We will see. We'll see. It's doing a pretty good job. It did its job. It did its job very well. My dad. Da Vinci, can you, like, hurry up? Please. I mean, it's obvious that he's won, though. Next up, Medieval versus Good. Begin. So, I don't know what's going to be an issue. The Archers can deal with the Chronomancer and the Divine Arbiter very easily. It's just everything else in the meantime that they need to deal with. Is the Sacred Elephant down? Because that could cause an issue. Divine Arbiter down. The Sacred Elephant Wielder down. Catapults aren't going to be any use against the Divine Arbiter. But these Archers are. These Archers might be doing it. Although I don't know why he's so, like, floaty today. Archers, come on, hit your shots. Oh, a king hit him for half his health. Oh, there was another hit from the king. And the Kings did it. The Kings did it. They brought down the Chronomancer, giving Medieval Faction another win. It's Evil versus the Tribal Faction. This is a slaughter, honestly. And he's transformed. And, well, I mean, honestly, without the Spear Thrower, they weren't going to be able to kill him, like, at all. Would have just wrecked all of them. Evil gets another dub. Next up is going to be Evertail versus the Elements. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is very much so going to go in the way of the Elements, and then we're going to have to do Game 2, where I even things out. But, I mean, I just need to kind of prove that this is an Elements victory. Which, I mean, it might not be now. Wind Warlord going down. Wind Warlord down. Shauna and Endless Rosette still have quite a lot of health left. Lava Lord's about to die as well, so that's not good. Lava Lord down, that's not good. Ice, Thunderzar not looking too hot. Thunderzar down. So now it's just the Ice King left. He's gonna take out Endless Rosette pretty easily, but then it just comes down to, well, no, actually he's not gonna take out Endless Rosette, maybe. He might not. Oh, they both died, but Shauna in the back kept Evertail alive. Evertail gets another dub. Next up, going to be Gaming Server versus Animes. So, Tree is an issue. Tree is definitely going to be an issue. Where's Itachi? Itachi, Itachi's already dead. Yeah, not looking good for Anime. Oh, Asada's the only one left. And she's dead. Next up, Other Games versus TF2. This could go either way. Saki is strong, so is Paint the Town Red. Pyro Soldier and Heavy are strong. Doesn't seem like Medic actually got to bring out his box. Pull out a Sentry. Saki is dead. That's not good. Paint the Town Red is actually kind of just smoking all of TF2 right now. Oh my lord. Okay, so yeah, there goes a lot of TF2. But I don't think it's gonna be enough. Mass Ruby going in against Demo Man. Good job. Jenny Fox is the... Okay, no, we're done. Even things out now. Next up is going to... well, actually, no, not next up. It's just round 2. All of Other Games, minus Siren Head, because it's too expensive, versus multiple times TF2. So now Fish has become the biggest issue. Oh, and Asha. Can't forget about Asha with Hurricane Slash, causing just a massive amount of damage everywhere. Dust the tank gonna be an issue as well. If Asha gets a nice... That was a nice one. That was a nice one from Asha. Doing a lot of damage to multiple things. Oh yeah, that's right. That's his down smash. That thing for Thor Lightning. Right, getting in there. Fish getting in there as well. Fish is like a third of the way down, but he's just one-punching whatever he wants. He's now almost halfway dead. Heavy, you okay? And Fish has done it against one of them. So, what do we have left? We got Goddess, we got Dust. Dust still going strong. Of course, Fish still up. Really needs to get going. There we go. There's another punch. You going after next? The Pyro's great choice. Down goes one. He just needs to punch the ground, honestly. There goes the other one. Dust down. There goes another Pyro. There goes Engineer. Did he just dab on Heavy? He dabbed on Heavy! And down they go as well. So now it's just 2 snipers, and there is no way they get this all done. Or actually, no, is it 3 snipers? It is indeed 3 snipers. Okay, yeah, that did a thing. Steve, you good? Steve, you gonna save the crew? Or is it gonna be? It's gonna be Fish. It's gonna be Fish with Thor Lightning. I think Thor Lightning outranges them. Oh yeah, especially if they're reloading. Ooh, one more hit and they would have won. One more hit and they would have won. That's insane. That's so close. I might have to call it a tie. Next up, ooh, that was bad. Secret versus Souls. Begin. This is going to be a slugfest. This is going to be a very, very much a slugfest. There is a huge amount of souls on the field, but they are getting, like, kind of hammered from most of them. Tree Giant and Ice Giant just kind of taking it to town. Oh, good hit on the way up, Ice Giant. Good last strike you had there. Scatter them. Good job, Artemis. Oh, the Gatling gun's gonna ruin... The Gatling gun would have won it, just in general. They don't have any range units left. Souls only has 1 range unit in general. Yeah. Determination down. They're done. Next up, TKR versus Pop Culture. And while that's going, I need to root through some laundry and find something. So we're just gonna get a nice wide view of this battle. And TKR wins. Moving on. Next up, Neo Undertale crossover versus Doki Doki Phantom City. So, what does Doki Doki have to beat the massive amount of love arrows pouring out of Neo Undertale crossover? I'll tell you what they have. Nothing. They have nothing. All they have is Wither to outrange them. How's the Potion Seller throw? The Potion Throw actually has quite the amount of range. It's really surprising, actually. It has a very long range for such a horrible projectile. But, for the most part, it's just not looking all too good for Doki Doki. Zarin getting in there against Lulu's and other things. Damie sending in some of the birds. And down goes the last Wither. Next up, Ultimates versus Legacy. This doesn't seem like all the best matchup because, I mean, they literally have a unit called Legacy Ultimate, but, I mean, he doesn't have tank rounds. So, yeah. I mean, 1 tank is already down. The Super Boxers are already dead. Pharaoh's down. Now it's just 1 sad lone tank left. Or no, actually it's 1 Super Boxer left, and Ultimates easily get a dub. Next up, Miscellaneous 2 versus Undertale crossover. Now then, how's this one gonna go? Because Undertale Crossover only has one unit with Hurricane Slash, whereas Miscellaneous 2 has like half a dozen. And none of these Divine Arbiter orbs are actually hitting. Oh, that sucks. Charlie just soloed the strongest unit, the best unit for the Faction v Faction over there. So that's not good. Steven, how are you doing? Getting tossed around? Yeah, makes sense. Can you take out any of them? Nope. Miscellaneous 2 gets another dub. Next up, Saving Our Country versus RLS. This comes down to, well, Blade versus Blade, and Demon Horror versus Firelord N, and the Brute. That's the biggest fight. Those are the 4 units that actually kind of decide this matchup here. Rocket Rain down. So Demon Horrors, yeah, still looking amazing. That's gonna be a nice hit on the Brute. 6 of his health down. Blade going in. Iris is dead. Who we got left? Naomi. We got Plasma Sands over there, who's gonna cause kind of an issue. I don't really know what caused all this damage to Firelord N. It's not like they have any Hurricane Slash left. The Brute, is he gonna get enraged again? Oh, he is. Demon Horror? Oh, that! Oh my God! I'm just so surprised by seeing how much damage an Ice Giant Punch can push out. Demon Horror versus, Plasma versus the Brute. That's the last fight. The Brute is slow, but he is also tanky. If he gets another last enrage off. Oh, he did. He's gonna close this distance now. Oh, he did it. Game 2. I was gonna try and skip to the end, but I don't feel like it anymore. We got some of them going after, oh, so it looks like the Brute's gonna take on Demon Horror and Firelord N is gonna take on Blade. They're switching the roles around this time. Actually, is actually more in favor of RLS this way because Demon Horror does a much better job of keeping the Brute down than Blade does. And Firelord N, they went so far away. Are they still fighting over here? No. So Bill's still up, Bill camping. Demon Horror down, the Brute is very, very low. Firelord N's gonna jump on over soon. Oh, is that Brute down? Yep, that's Brute down. That's another big hit, that's a big hit against N. They're just gonna stand here and throw stuff at each other. This is gonna be close. Scott I think, yeah, no, Plasma's lost this. There we go. Game 3, go. SOC is definitely missing way more than RLS is, so that is an issue, a small issue. Blade's over there. Oh, N's already taking care of Plasma. So he has trusted the Brute to take care of everyone else. So while he takes care of Plasma. Not the worst decision in the world. Brute and Blade. Oh my God, where are they going? Is Brute dead? Brute is indeed dead. Brute is down. And now it's just N. It's just N left to take care of everyone else. Blade down, tossing Hurl, Suki away, Naomi, I mean. It's gonna be pretty close here, I think. I mean, he does dish out a lot of melee damage, but it's not anywhere close to the Brutes. He has a similar HP pool to Demon Horror. Demon Horror does have a lot more consistent DPS. I don't really know if we're gonna get to do our 1v1 today, or I'm definitely not gonna be able to lay everything out in standings like I have been in the past. Well, I'll just have to say the standings this time. Still very close. Can I call any of these matches in next? Actually, I can call Miscellaneous versus Undertale. Miscellaneous wins. Satan is way too strong for Undertale to be able to take down. Look at all the swords in him. I mean, Demon Horror now clearly has an advantage. I might call this one a tie as well, because, I mean, SOC is missing out on 2 units, another 10,000 in their cost. But we do have to move on. Next up, Deltarune versus MHA, and unfortunately for Deltarune, they are expensive enough to allow MHA to grab 2 all-for-ones. And while this is happening, I have to go and look and see if things worked out well. So yeah, AUs versus Deltarune, that was a tie. That's a tie, and that's a tie. And then we have to do that and that. So it does not look like they are going. Deltarune is going to be able to win this. Yeah, no. Giga Queen, the only one left. Maybe if there weren't 2 all-for-ones, but we can't know that. Then the last match of the round is going to be Friday Night Funkin' versus Undertale AUs. So someone just died. Sarvent's Demon's form not looking too hot. Of course, Cross Kara is very important to Undertale AU's victory. I'm gonna do actually quite a lot of work here against most of FNF. As you know, teleport in, well, he's like the only one left. It's just him and Horror. Oh, Tangman wants the friendly fire, but it doesn't matter. Now, we get to go on to our standings. For our 1v1, we have an equal cost of harpooners versus an equal cost of lassos. And while this happens, I'm going to go over our standings. So we still have 3 factions that are undefeated. I'm gonna leave us with an aerial view here. Farmer, Tribal, and Viking factions are still all defeated, not winning a single match of 24. Medieval faction has won 2. Both Pirates and Holiday have won 3. Spooky faction has won 4. Renaissance and Wild West have won 5. This did not go nearly as slow as I hoped it would. So let me find something else. Cactus versus Hay Balers. So where was I? Legacy, Ancient, and Historical have all won 6, so they have a 25% win rate. Secret has won 7, Dynasty has won 8, getting us to a 33% win rate. Good Faction has won 9, Undertale has won 10. Yikes, I thought they would be doing better. Other Games has won 11, I also thought they would be doing better. I now need to find something else. Pirate Captains versus Kings. And then we have a bunch of factions with a 50% win rate. Dark, Souls, and Gaming Server all have 50% win rates. AUs and Deltarune have won 13, Animes and DDFC have won 14, Ultra Cabin has won 15, Pop Culture, Undertale Crossover, and Saving Our Country have won 16. Now we go on to the Queen there. 16. Evertale has won 17 and is in 12th place. Friday Night Funkin', Elements, and RLS have won 18. Friday Night Funkin' is in 11th, Elements 10th, Random Lust Server in 9th. Neo Undertale Crossover is in 8th place with 19 wins. The Keeper's Rise is in 7th place with 19 wins as well. Animals is in 6th place with 20 wins. Team Fortress 2 is in 5th place with 20 wins, 3 losses, and 1 tie. MHA is in 4th place with 21 wins, 3 losses. Ultimates is in 3rd place with 21 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie. Miscellaneous is in 2nd place with 22 wins and 2 losses. And Miscellaneous 2 is still in 1st place, being fully undefeated still after 24 rounds. So with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed, and of course, have a good day.